Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and it has been a little while since I filmed a video. I kind of was taking a little bit of a break. I just haven't really gotten back into a rhythm since having Julie. So I've just kind of been filming here and there, like when I feel up to it, but also we are preparing to move in about a month and a half now. So we are trying to buy a house, sell a house, you know, pack up things, declutter, all of that. So kind of been focusing on that a little bit recently. But today we are going to be doing Julie's 5-month update, and that sounds so crazy to me. For some reason, like being 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months even, like doesn't feel that old. It still feels like they're just a little tiny baby, but once they hit 5 months, it just feels like they're not a little baby anymore. They're becoming like a bigger baby that can do things and move and talk, and it's just crazy. All of the things she's learning each month at this point, it seems very fast. Here's the current situation on the floor here with all her toys. So let's talk about how she is doing at 5 months old. I am also in this sitting going to film my postpartum kind of update on breastfeeding and pumping and all of that. So if you are interested in my pumping journey and everything that's happened with that, definitely subscribe, hit that bell notification. That video is probably going to be coming out a few days, or if not the day after this video comes out. So jumping on into Julie, I don't know how much she weighs, but I want to say it's somewhere between 14 and 15 pounds, because at 4 months old we went to the doctor and she was 13 pounds, like 8 ounces. So she should be at that 14-pound mark by now, a little bit over probably. As you can hear, she is talking a lot. She makes a lot of crazy sounds. She's laughed, I think, maybe twice. It is hard to get her to laugh. It's not like a consistent thing that she does at this point, but she consistently smiles at people, at her brother, at toys that she likes. She is very smiley and it's really fun. But in this last month, she's really started to talk a lot more. And so that's really fun to hear, because she just makes the sweetest little sounds. She'll even talk like in the middle of the night if she wakes up. Instead of just laying there and either going back to sleep or crying for us, she just like kind of talks to herself sometimes. So it's really cute. But she seems pretty happy, and she just loves playing with her brother and looking at him. So that's really sweet to watch. Just some more basic like information about her. She is in size 2 diapers, but we're gonna get into size 3 probably in the next couple days. I'm just waiting to get out of all of our size 2 diapers, but I think she's definitely ready to go into a size 3. And that probably is mostly just because I like sizing up earlier instead of waiting until like she absolutely needs to, because it just makes me feel more comfortable, not like squeezing her into diapers. And then her clothing size, she's wearing 3 to 6 month most often. I haven't put a single hey sister, I haven't put a single size 6 month item on her, because I don't even have those out yet. I really need to get all of that out and clean out some of the stuff she doesn't fit into anymore, but mostly wearing size 3 to 6 months. Some stuff that just says 3 month can still fit her, but she's definitely getting to the point where we need to pull out the size 6 month stuff, which is freaking me out. She's on the floor right now on her back trying to roll over to her tummy. She can do that. She's done it a few times, but usually she'll be on her back and she'll just roll to her side and like watch whatever's happening around her and then like roll back to her back. She doesn't roll all the way over that often, but I think she can pretty comfortably do that. She just, I mean, she doesn't really like to be on her stomach, so it makes sense that she wouldn't choose to roll on her stomach that often. But when she's on her stomach, she can roll to her back in like 2 seconds. Like, it's very hard for her to do tummy time, because I just put her on her tummy and she's instantly rolling in a second. So it's kind of funny and kind of annoying. But she's really good at it, so that's cool. She likes to chew on fabric a lot. So right now she has her shirt pulled up to her mouth. She chews on her hands, blankets. Like if I give her a Wubba sometimes she'll take it out and then she'll chew on like the arm of the animal instead of the actual passy part of it, which is funny. She's getting a lot better with her hands to be able to actually use them for things instead of just like flailing them around, which is kind of cool to watch because I just feel like she's so young, but she seems like she's starting to understand that she can grab things and pull them to her mouth. Today in particular, she's eating a ton. So she had like 7 ounces, then she had 9 ounces, which is the most she's ever had. So I don't know, she's just like really hungry today for some reason. But typically she still is eating about 5 ounces per bottle. She's been at that mark for a really long time, but every once in a while she'll just have days where she does like 7 a couple times that day, but it's usually still about 5 per bottle. I'll talk about this more in the next video I'm filming, but she is 100% on formula now, and she does great with that. She doesn't seem to have any stomach issues or anything, so we just make her formula bottles, and she doesn't need them warmed up or anything. She just mix them with water, and she drinks it cold, and she's good. I'll do like a close-up video of her at the end. I like to always do this just so you can kind of like really get a close-up of her face and everything in each video. But in terms of naps and sleeping, I feel like she's just about the same as she was at the last update. She does naps pretty well. Usually takes about 4 naps a day, and each one is anywhere from a half hour to an hour. Usually, every once in a while, her first nap of the day, that's like, I don't know if it really is even considered a nap because it's like right after she wakes up, she eats, and then I usually put her right back to sleep. And so that one, the kind of first nap of the day, usually is an hour, but sometimes it can be 2 hours depending on like how much sleep she got that night. But usually she goes to sleep anywhere between 6 and 6:30. She's out for the night. And then she'll wake up a couple times throughout the night just for a second. You throw her passy back in and she's good, and she sleeps in her own room, in her own crib. She does still sleep in the dock-a-tot, and we need to eventually get her out of that. But it's been working, and that's a whole nother topic for another day. But she's in her own crib, in her own room, right next to our room. So I'll hear her, I'll go in, throw her passy back in a couple times throughout the night. And then usually she will wake up about 5:30 wanting a bottle. We went to Florida about a week ago looking for houses, and during that trip she was consistently like waking up at 5:30, and she kind of just stuck with that when we came back. So she's right now waking up at 5:30. We give her a bottle, put her back down, and then she'll sleep anywhere between like 7:30 or 8:30, and then she'll wake up. So maybe that's considered waking up once throughout the night, or it's considered that's her first nap of the day. I don't know. But that's her schedule. So it's about 11 hours that she's sleeping throughout the night. And I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, that's kind of how she's been the past like maybe month to 2 months. So she really isn't making any progress and not like really sleeping longer. But she's already at a good place. So I feel like that's fine and pretty normal for this age, I think. She does not have any teeth poking through yet. I keep feeling every day because she really feels like she's teething. She drools a ton. She likes to chew on my fingers, on her clothes, on her fingers, on toys, on everything constantly. So it seems like she's starting to teeth, but no teeth have poked through at this point. One thing that I just realized that I should have talked about that is kind of big is eating food. The doctor gave us the okay to give her food if she was interested in eating food, and I don't know if she's really interested, but I just wanted to kind of like give her a taste. So we did give her the baby like cereal one time, and then we gave her a little bit of pureed pumpkin one time. And both times she ate a little bit of it, but she didn't seem like super excited about it, but she also didn't seem like disgusted by it. She just kind of was like, cool, whatever, like not a big deal. So I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to consistently give her food. I don't really feel like there's like any rush at this point. because she's just now 5 months old. So I think I'm just gonna keep it as like something that we do every once in a while, but it's more like just to get her used to having food in her mouth, and it's not really like giving her a lot of nutrients at this point. Like it's not like a every day, every meal type of thing. It's just kind of every once in a while. So thought I would add that in there because I feel like that's important. And a lot of people between 4 and 6 months start giving their baby food, and it's like, it's always interesting to hear when different people start and what they do start with. So there you go. I'll throw that in there. So I think that's everything for Julie for being 5 months old. If you have any questions, if you have a baby that's about the same age, definitely leave them down below and I will comment on anything else that maybe I forgot to mention. But I feel like that's everything that I wanted to say in this video for her for being 5 months old. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would join my family here. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.